I got it for a minute. Thank you though, Damon. All right, hey, good morning. It's Tuesday morning as I begin this, and my hair is cooperating today. I didn't put too much pomade in it. Yesterday I was looking like my cousin Vinny. So I got my shit right this morning, and it's nice outside today. It's a little on the cool side, but at least it's sunny and not torrential downpours and wind. We weren't able to do anything outside yesterday, and outside I needed to be able to cut a little bit of flooring to finish off that second bedroom. A lot of things I want to share with you guys as we begin today. First and foremost, I got to put that weather stripping back on the door. We're going to cut that shit down a little bit, some kind of a way. We're going to put that back on the back door. Also, I'm going to probably be working on the kitchen quite a bit today, because in the back I got the range hood. So it's going to be exciting times trying to put that sucker together. And we got to do some backsplash tile in the kitchen. Maybe we get to that today. I don't know, but it's going to be all about that kitchen today. At least for me it is. That's going to give Damon an opportunity to finish up doors and to get the living room or the dining room, probably the dining room, squared away. That way I can continue running flooring. I can't do anything with the hallway until we can get into the dining room, because that's where my straight shot runs to. So getting the dining room squared away, getting the living room cleaned out, those are going to be priority items for today. Also, hey, guess what? We got some help today, and it's a familiar face. Wait until you see who we got joining us today, and thank God we got some help. I spent this morning not only busting out my workout, but also trying to reach out to people in relation to roofing. I looked on Facebook Marketplace, and you know how that's about to go. Looking for roofers or roofing help or laborers or anything. I've tried Craigslist and I didn't have any luck with that numerous times. So I tried Facebook Marketplace this morning, and man, oh man, the conversations that I had with two different people. Two different people advertising for roofing work, like, hey, they do roofs. So I reach out to the both of them and I say, hey, I need a roof replaced. I said, 1-story house, A-frame design, no valleys. I think they're called valleys, right? Yeah. And an A-frame porch. That's it. Maybe about 14 square. The first person responds to me and says, yes, it's available. I said, okay. I can see this conversation's off to a good start. I would say, okay, great. You know, can you give me a roundabout price? And they said, yeah, around 5,000. I said, that sounds about right. Tell me more. How many guys do you got? Are you available? What kind of time frame are we talking about? And what do I get for $5,000? Are you going to provide materials, a dumpster, cleanup? They never responded to me. The second person, pretty much the same type of a conversation. They said, hey, are you going to provide materials? I said, yeah, I'll provide the materials. I'll even get the dumpster. They said, okay, 6,000. I said, you're smoking crack. I said, but holler at me if you need some day work. Plus they had pictures of the work that they had done, and like they did a valley and the shingles didn't line up. Go get them then with your German-made Volkswagen. Their shingles didn't line up in the valley from one side to the other, and I don't know if they're supposed to or not, but I would imagine that they are, right? I wanted to say something about that, but I mean, I wasn't rude. I just said, no, thank you. You know, holler at me if you need some day work. And you know, 6,000 is probably, you know, a decent price if we got a real company we're talking about. And I know what you're going to say, Joe, what do you expect? It's Facebook Marketplace. Well, I wasn't expecting much. I was really just trying to hunt out, you know, some help. And we got at least one helper thus far, so that's good. Damon, you can take over for me. That way I can focus on the road. So we got at least one helper thus far. That's good. That person's going to be joining us today. A lot that I'm hopeful to be able to get done today, just like every other day. And with this other helper, hey, maybe we'll be able to get a little bit more, and maybe some interesting footage at the very least. Also, got a little bit more headway in relation to my contractor's license. That's really good. Got an opportunity to speak to a mentor of mine. I got a couple of mentors, and one of them you guys actually know, John Chapman. John Chapman, you may remember from After Prison Show. He's got JASA Inc., which is the Johnny Appleseed Association up in Northern Virginia. It's a trade school for anybody looking to learn a trade. Well, John has also been flipping houses. I'm on number 4. He started a little bit after I started. He's on like 8 or 9, and John is absolutely killing the game. Not only is he a licensed contractor and has a contracting school, he also has a plethora of people and resources to get jobs done. John is fucking killing it, and it's always inspirational for me and motivational for me to get a chance to talk with him and hear what he's got going on. And maybe in the next couple of months, because he's so freaking busy, I'll get an opportunity to do something with him and get a little follow-up, or maybe something here on Joe Does Stuff featuring John. What else? I feel like there's some other stuff. Oh, yesterday I shared with you guys a comp that will potentially hurt us with flip number 4. This house is literally right around the corner. They got this house for $60,000. I looked it up. And they got this house listed after being flipped for $199,900. A little bit bigger of a house than we got. It's got granite countertops where we've got Formica. However, this house was built in 1920. Our house was built in 2001. And this house was originally a 2-1. They've got this thing listed as a 3-2. So, whatever with that, and what I mean by that is that actually a permitted 3-2? According to the tax records, it's a 2-1. And unless those tax records haven't been updated yet, whenever you see the tax record saying something different than what the listing price says, there's a good potential that it's not permitted. I see so many of these houses with unpermitted bathrooms and additions, and you know, that shit will hurt you when it comes to the appraisal process. I'm not trying to think about this house too much, even though it's right there and it is very close in comparable nature to our house. But the things that we got going for us, some of our finishes are a lot nicer than in that house. They've got LVP through the whole house. Hey, we've got tile in the bathrooms and in the kitchens, and in the kitchen. And we got a newer house. Did I say that already? About 4 times? But there's other comps as well. There's other houses. Like I said, there was one that just sold last month for $205. And I'm gonna push it regardless. I'm gonna push the house to $205 or $210. If it sells for $205, $210, $199, we still see a profit, but obviously we see less of a profit. So that's just the risk that you run. And what are you gonna do? You can't let it spoil what you're doing in the moment. And what we're doing in the moment is trying to get this house done. Okay, I'm out of breath. That's all I got for right this second. I got on the scale this morning, I'm 253. And I have changed my diet just a little bit. I got a 5-pound bag of M&Ms. And I have been fucking M&Ms up, especially yesterday. Ate so many M&Ms yesterday, I couldn't even sleep. I was geeked off of the sugar. And I know that people are gonna say that that's horrible, but I also kept in mind my caloric intake, my calorie intake. You know, I didn't eat shit. So as long as I'm keeping my calories below, what am I doing? I need to get over. Keep my calories below 2,500 calories a day, which I think for my weight, age, and activity is what my calorie intake per day is, you know, what I'm allowed to have. As long as I'm keeping it well below that, I think I'm good. And there's 170 calories per serving of M&Ms, and I probably had like 3, maybe 4 servings of M&Ms yesterday. Fuck it. That's all I got. Let's get over to the house. We got somebody helping us today. Who is it? Who do you guys think it is? Well, hopefully soon they'll be there, they'll show up, and you'll see. So let's go. What's going on here? Hair don't want to cooperate. All right, what the fuck time is it? 9:30. We've been over here since 8:45, I believe is what time we got over here. We got a special guest with us today. But before that, bing! Did the dishwasher fit? Fuck no, it damn sure didn't. So what I have to do, I had to take off all the freaking cabinets again, lift them up, put another 1/2 inch block under there. So now we're sitting up 1 inch, and then we got a little 1/2 inch up there as well to make sure that we fit, and we do fit. So now we fit. We didn't fit at first though, folks, so that was not that big of a deal, but just had to be done. So use this little piece of scrap countertop to help us out. All right, anyways. The man, the myth, the legend, we got Brian back. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hi, yeah.
Brian, tell me about photosynthesis.
What?
What'd you tell me about photosynthesis? Please share that with me. That was insightful.
I said, don't let the scientists let you believe that we're less than type 1 civilization.
You don't think that we are, you think we're more than a type 1 civilization?
Because we get energy directly from the sun.
And that was the photosynthesis?
Yeah.
Cool. Brian's back to help us. Major shout out to him for coming through. Damon's up in here prepping doors, finishing doors actually, not prepping. And I'm in the kitchen. That's where I said that I was going to be at, and that's where I am. So I'm going to go ahead and hook these countertops back together, and then I'm going to put the countertop on. And actually, I'm not even going to put the countertop on yet. It's going to be all about getting some plumbing starting to go. Definitely got to get some plumbing starting to go and testing out that dishwasher. So get to it and see what it do. Hey there. Whatever time it is. 10:10 in the morning. And working on the dishwasher. Getting that water drain line going. And then there's your water supply line. I already hooked up the whip on the back of her as well. Whip game, there should be. But real quick, I wanted to share this with you guys. I remember during flip 3, one of the things that popped on the home inspection was the way that I had the drain line ran. And I had the drain line coming in from the bottom, and then it kind of tied into the garbage disposal right there. So on this one, and what they said was, they were like, well, it's got to have elevation because that prevents backflow. That's what the home inspector said. So what I did was, I literally just freaking pinned it up, gave it a little elevation, that way it sloped down. But here's something that I want to show you, and it reminded me that pretty much every dishwasher has this, and it's that right there, all right? There's your drain line, and there's your elevation to prevent your backflow. So all of that is pretty much freaking pointless. So if you ever get popped like I did by a home inspector saying, well, it's got to have the elevation to prevent the backflow, just say, hey, pull out the dishwasher if you can. If you can, pull it out, because you know what? All of them seem to have that exactly like that right there. I'm working on getting this kitchen squared away, getting this dishwasher hooked up. It's going to be a lot of plumbing, and I got that exhaust vent, so maybe we get to that. My game plan is just really all about the kitchen today. Damon and Brian are caulking and painting. Trim got quarter round ready to be ran as well. And really, I want to get the kitchen done. That way I can clear out the dining room and, you know, continue on with the flooring. So that's what we're working on right now. All right, so we almost have one of those moments. So here we are. You'll notice we've got 3 valves now. There used to just be a little cap on that bottom one right there. Yeah, used to be a little cap on the bottom one. And thank God we thought good of it before just cutting that off. So I had Damon out there with the water key ready to kill water just in case. Had the hose running outside to take pressure off. And as I started cutting, of course, there was water on that line. My thought on it was that was just a dead line that was ran for the ice maker. And it wasn't connected. Well, we just tried the ice maker, and you can see that little drop of water right there. She does have water. Now, what you might ask yourself is, Joe, why the fuck didn't you just try the ice maker first before cutting a line? I wish I could tell you, but I was convinced that that was a deadline. Turns out it's not. Got no idea what it is or what it's for. But now you've got supply on it, just in case, or you got a valve on it, just in case you want to hook something up to it. So we're going to tie our dishwasher into our hot water line, and we ain't got to worry about nothing down there. We'll just tie that sucker into the sink. I need a T-valve to be able to do all of that. And I got a little bit of plumbing stuff, so I'm going to see what I got, and then I'm going to have to make a trip to Lowe's because I don't have the right screws to get the the countertop on and all that fun jazz. So that's where we are right now, and moving right along with this kitchen. And no major flooding here. My God, would you have liked to have been a fly on the wall when that water started coming out? It was like the Titanic. We just hit a fucking iceberg and panic mode. Yeah, buddy. All right, carry on. All right, it's literally 12 o'clock on the dot. Oh shit, there goes my lunch sliding around. Bing, lunch. Same lunch as it is every day. That and an orange. That's my lunch for whatever reason. That's just what it's become. Brian number 9's over, and you know, he's doing pretty good. I got him painting. Been having him help Damon with some painting while I've been in the kitchen working on putting the sink together. I got to run to Lowe's. I got a major run I got to make. Try to grab those transition strips. I'm going to try to grab those. I might need to try to hit Floor & Decor also. I'm probably going to go to Floor & Decor first. Got to get the transition strips. I got to get vents. We got to put new vents up for the HVAC. Just clean, nice new vents. Need 8 of those. I need a couple of P-traps. I need just a boatload of shit. But we're doing pretty good for today in terms of what's getting done. I really wanted to focus on that kitchen today, so I think I'm going to get pretty far with that. I'm also going to pick up some extra, a box of backsplash tile, some tile edge for when I get ready to do that backsplash in the kitchen. Making good time. I feel like we're doing pretty good, but the deal is, you know, we're not going to be able to get the house done this week. There's just no way. It's not going to happen. And that is because we got landscape we got to do this week. We got to do that tomorrow. We got just a lot of shit going on. Landscape is going to be probably a 2-day event. And we got work to do at my house and just a bunch of stuff going on. So definitely not going to get to the roof this week. I say by next week we're definitely done with the house, roof included. But if I had more free days, but I don't. Joe, if you worked 12 hours a day, but I don't. I actually thought somebody was messing with me earlier. I checked my phone and I had a message and all it said was half a day. And I thought somebody was, you know, sending me a message making fun of the fact that a lot of people say we only work half days over at the house. And turns out that wasn't the case at all. What it was one of those, you know, roofer people that I had reached out to on Facebook who was giving me like these one-line responses. This is the guy that said, you know, oh yeah, around $5,000. I said, okay, tell me more. How many guys you got? When can you start? What's your availability? How long will it take? All this dude did was hit me back and say, half a day. I wanted to say anything, but I said nothing and whatever. It's probably holed up in a hotel room right now, getting higher than squirrels in a tree. But it's none of my business. All right, I'm gonna hit Floor & Decor first. I want to try to find some nice transitions, and then we're gonna hit Lowe's. All right, first store done. Holy crikeys. I got everything that I needed though. Transition strips, transition strips, transition strips. I got some bull nose that's gonna lead out of the bathroom, out of the dining room, and actually out of both bathrooms it's gonna lead out of. So, got that. I got some tile. Oh shit, I guess there's only one. Oh shit. I guess I'm losing my mind here. I didn't see. It looked like it was only one way. I got some tile edge. Can I get out over there? I can. All right, you're gonna stop taking up all this damn road. Get the hell out of my way. Got some tile edge, and that was it. Transition strips, 2 pieces of bullnose, and 3 pieces of tile edge. And folks, we're talking $215. That shit was expensive. So, still gotta go to Lowe's. And Lowe's ain't gonna be no cheaper, that's for damn sure. All right, let me get up out of here because this shopping center is giving me a little bit of anxiety. So, let's get to Lowe's and get back to work. Leaving from Lowe's. Leaving from Lowe's. My goodness. So that was $365 there. And boy, oh, gotta make the light. I've been gone for an hour. Nope, nope, nope. I don't care. We making that light. Oh Jesus, I got shit flying all over the back. So I got me a battery powered nail gun. Yeah, boy, that's one of the tools that I really wanted. So the battery powered nail gun, hold tight. It's Craftsman, but it's all they had. They had a Metabo, but I don't really like Metabo. So the battery powered nail gun was $139, but it don't come with a battery nor charger. Batteries in there are like $99 and more. So I'm talking to this guy in there who works in there, real nice guy. And he said, hey man, if you buy this other tool right here, you don't need any of these? I was like, I don't really need any of those. So I was able to buy a $79 brushless impact driver, which, you know, I use my impact on everything. I don't even use my drill for real. I use impacts on everything. So buy the $79 impact driver and get the Craftsman battery, 20 volt, 20 amp battery and charger for free, $99 value. So that was a pretty sweet deal right there because Metabo sold the battery powered brad nailer with a battery for over $350. Pretty excited about that. I was able to get more tile, more backsplash tile. I was able to get paper to put down over the floor so we don't be fucking the floors up. I was able to get some plumbing stuff that I needed. It's always crazy when you go in there and they don't have what you need and you got to try to figure out a way to make it work. I needed a T connection. They didn't have the 3/8 T connection. So I found a different 3/8 T connection which doesn't have screws on it. I think I need like 1 screw to hook up to the main water line, but then I found a screw converter type of deal. So make it work. All right, I'm gonna go back. Damn it, and I forgot the screws. Shit. Damn, I really needed those screws. Oh well, we're gonna have to find something in that house to work to get that countertop secure because my drywall screws are 1.25 inches and those are just way too fucking long. I need like inch, maybe 1.75 inches is what they are. They're freaking long. Or 1.5 inches, something like that. All right, we'll figure it out. But I tell you one thing, I'm gonna be able to put that quarter round down, no problem. My brad nailer, my pneumatic Metabo, that thing was having all sorts of problems doing the quarter round the last time, so I needed this tool. This was not just a crazy purchase. All right, let's get back and get some work done. Today been one of them days where ain't shit gone right, to be honest. It's been a day that I've tried to do a lot of different things and haven't gotten shit done, to be honest. But if I got one thing, I got this. Woo, and I can't wait to put this sucker to use, and we're getting ready to. Heavy as shit, the battery powered Craftsman brad nailer. And I'm getting ready to run quarter round. So what has today entailed? It's after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Brian helped get trim painted. Brian's still here. And he's actually been all right today.
You want to open it or just save it until we need it?
Just save it till we need it. So I tried to do the kitchen. and I needed screws for the countertop because the screws that I have, how long are these fuckers? They're just way too long. 1.5 inches, yeah, way too long. Because, you know, I don't want them coming poking through the top, which they could, and I don't need all that. I could probably drill them in just a little bit, but you know what happens when you put the tip in. So there's that. Got the water lines and the power hooked up for the dishwasher. The dishwasher, I don't even want to start it because because there's no water line hooked up to it. So couldn't do much with that because I didn't have the right connection for under the sink. Then there was this big guy right here, which caused me to have to go right there. And boy, if that wasn't a clusterfuck in itself. And there's where she's gonna come down. This thing is gonna be nice. Oh, this sucker is gonna be nice. We'll have that sucker in there before long. And the hood is really nice too, but can't get to that. So anyways, a whole bunch of shit that we couldn't do. I had Brian out there working on tearing up the ramp. You can see we got a little bit of the ramp, not much of it done, but the handrails are gone off of it at least. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, running this quarter round so you guys can do that with me. Let's see how this battery powered sucker works. All right, it's literally probably been about an hour since I last filmed, but I had to get the last of the flooring in. Got my first 2 pieces of quarter round cut right here. And let's see how she be. So I got the beam on it. Yeah, dude. What? Is there a safety? Is that the safety? Woo! That joint, hey! That joint ain't hit shit. That joint ain't. Where'd the nail go? I see the hole. Man, let me find out if these nails. Damn, wouldn't that be something? Is there a hole in the backside of the shoe? No.
Guess the nails ain't coming out.
Okay, that one shot one. Man, what the fuck, man? This is the same thing that was happening with my other nail gun. Damn thing wasn't shooting nails. Man, what the fuck, man? Craftsman. Or should I say, craftsman. It works. Just don't work like I wish it worked. All right, I can't take no more today. I think it's like 4 something. We're getting ready to wrap it up. So the nail gun was a bust. I was super excited about that, but I got the wrong gauge nails. That's what the issue is. I got 18 gauge nails and the nail gun is 16 gauge. So that was the issue, and it was chewing shit up big time. But where are we at with that ramp? What's old Brian out here doing? He's oh, he's got pretty far on that thing, huh? This is a disaster waiting to happen right here. All right, that's it for today. In terms of what we got done today, I don't really feel like we got shit done today. So, what are you gonna do? Did a little everything. Did a little in the kitchen, a little more painting, and that's it. Tomorrow is definitely not gonna be a day where we're gonna be able to get much of anything done over here, I don't think, unless something changes. But right this second, it's not looking promising. All right, that's it for today. Hey, Brian, I appreciate your help today, man. Heck yeah. All right, that's it. Talk soon.